What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers, picking up where we left off last time. Or slightly after. I think I had taken a fight here, come to Griffin Wall, they had nothing for me, and then I moved on to Wolfenstein. I did that off camera just to save us some time. If they would have had some good contracts or anything for us, I would have happily taken them, but they didn't have anything. Nor was there anything in the weaponsmith or armor for us to buy at either of these places, sadly. They're both being raided slash, whatever else, and it's making it so that there's no good gear for us to purchase. I did, however, get us a bunch of dogs. So our brothers are nearly completely kitted out. I think Logan might be the only brother who either doesn't have a dog or a necklace. So I was able to pick up maybe 6 or so of them. And that's that. Okay, we're still rolling in dough. Taking a few fights along the way. Small fights. No, you guys didn't miss much. Tiberius here, there was some discussion in the comment section of the last video about what to do here for Tiberius. And I kind of agree. I think Quick Hands is a good option. It's something that I like to have available. And I think Duelist is also the other correct option. So, with Duelist, we do not want to have this in our hands. We want to have this in our pocket, basically. And if we ever feel like we need to bring out a shield for more defensive play, we can definitely do that. This light armor here is about as good as it gets in terms of the defense that we're going to put on him. We need to get him a better helmet, though, in order for this to be a more viable strategy. And I kind of want... Let's do this. Our lack of shields... I was about to say very Star Wars. Find our lack of shields disturbing. Yeah, I'm not used to playing without them. But we've got 2 duelist brothers, and I want to believe in this build, in the attempt. If it doesn't work, we always can just stick a shield on them. It's really not the end of the world. Missing out on one perk that maybe we still occasionally use from time to time. But guys, that's what we're going to do with Tiberius. Once we get a Rondo dagger on him, or even if we could take down, is it the Witch's Hut, where you get the unique dagger? I still have to find the Witch's Hut. It could be anywhere. It could be here, it could be here. Like, it could be in any of these little spots. It could be somewhere in this big, great, wide open. But, yeah, we don't know. It's funny, we haven't been back to our slice of heaven, Whitehall, in so long. I was more interested in going out into the wilds here today, but it's the Greenskin Invasion, and I wanted to get some contracts that reflect that, but there really aren't any for us, sadly. If we want to go and explore on the edge of the map, Wolfenstein is probably the best place to do it. We would just kind of shoot out into here, maybe do like a big loop and come back. And if we want to try and get more involved in the Greenskin incursion, I would probably cut back through here to Ostad, and then maybe travel to Kleinholz or Thalberg, something like that. And then if we don't get any contracts, we can still try and explore this giant area here. And I think that's what I'm leaning more towards right now. So, I've got, all the gear and everything that I need. Ooh, 15 Goblin Raiders, that would be a decent fight. I'm very interested in fighting the Overseers and trying to get some sort of the Impaler crossbow drop. It's never guaranteed, but, I find I get them more often than I don't. That one we fought that had it, I was kind of shocked we didn't get it. Either way, I like clearing this stuff up. And if we could find the Witch's Hut, that would be great. At least we would know where it is for when we feel like we have the gear to take it on. I should probably be saving those weaker bludgeons for that fight. That way we'd have the option to stun our brothers out of charm. But if I need to, if I find that location, they usually sell those pretty easily. And look at all the contracts for us. They have ambush trade routes. But there's not really anything that we need in this area. I'm just going to check everything just for the fun of it. Rat catcher. And let's check the marketplace. Everything is quite expensive. But this is what I'm talking about, the bludgeons. I would want to pick up a ton of these as part of my strategy to beat that. We can go to the tavern, see what they've got. Pay for some sort of Potential news. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much there. And then the Fletcher, which 6 grand for the heavy crossbows. No, thank you. That is quite a bit. All right, let's see what these contracts are then. Start with these. Greenskins, yep. They made camp west. They want me to go kind of in the wrong direction. West of Griffinwall. I'll need some time to think about this. Where is Griffinwall? So they probably want me to go here, or who the heck really knows how far they want me to go? Griffinwall is not where I want to travel. And luckily they have so many contracts, I'm not... Yeah, traders from Griffinwall. This is an incredibly lucrative... It's southwest. I think we take this. Yeah, this is pretty damn close. It's brigands. It could be quite the fight here. Looks like they have fortifications, but it's on the plain, so they're not going to have elevation. I would not be surprised to see a Hedge Knight here. I would actually be quite happy to see a Hedge Knight. And I'm tempted to close ranks a bit here. Something like this, maybe. Might be a better formation. A Master Archer. Yeah, first one of those we've seen in this campaign, and only one Brigand leader. What kind of ranged firepower are we packing? I do want to get levels on people, so I will leave in certain brothers. Yeah, but Logan can come out. Let's bring in Tongue. I want to have access to all 3 of my archers to counter snipe whatever it is they've got going on over here. And with the fortifications too, we want to have something that makes them feel like they need to be drawn out. Their Master Archer looks to be sort of hung up in the back. I'm not going to use my Falcon. We know where they are. Their composition makes very little difference. From downtown. Honestly, going to be a little bit shocked if nobody steps forward here. Because there's 20 of them, so there's a lot of them that are just kind of stuck back there. Very good hit. I'm going to take that high ground. You guys are almost certainly not going to fire. I could just simply pass. Hopefully this isn't another one of those battles where I'm reading the situation wrong, where I need to be the one that goes forward. But I don't think so. I can just take those types of shots. You know, those were very, lucky shots. I mean, we're landing a bunch of 35s in a row. And we've taken out 2 of them. And done some serious damage to a 3rd. That's a pretty damn good turn there. And they're playing the initiative game, as we probably should as well. And now we definitely want to focus down anyone who might counter skirmish. Like they've got this crossbowman here chilling out on the edge. No need to shield wall or anything like that. And there he is, the Master Archer. He's got a warbow and a cool bandana. But that's about it. Probably should step back with Tiberius. Give me some clear shots. This is the guy that's wounded. I'm gonna take these 50s. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna be patient. It might make this battle take a little bit longer, but We're having the opposite luck we had last turn, sadly. Landed one. Rough. Nail him. 60% and down he goes. Holy crap, Airzel. He's killing it. I don't think he's missed one yet. But those are some pretty strong raiders that we just nuked. I mean, those were all shielded with tier 2 weaponry. Come to me. What are we doing here? Alright, that hurt. Jesus. Got a bit of a bleed, got a grazed neck. I think a grazed neck is like 1 damage per turn, something like that. This is more, guys, this is more of a test of the AI right now. I'm trying to see how they behave in this situation. Because they're losing the skirmisher fight. And I want to know how they're going to react. It looks like they, for whatever reason, they just have, I guess they have a certain number of archers that makes them feel that they are advantaged here. I mean, they definitely have the fortifications, right? Maybe that's playing a part in it. Alright, one more of those. Down you go. I'll take those. And there's always that good chance that they're just playing initiative games. This is the first round of turn 3. Or second half of the 3rd round, if I want to get real technical. Some 57s. I'm shooting towards the center. That way we get the best coverage with our warbows. Step forward here with Edgel. You know, I'm going to step really far forward with some of our bros. We've got... I'm going to leave our Hemian back. Step here. Let's let our lone wolves do some work. This is the type of fights they're made for. I'm going to keep playing patient. Sorry if this is a little bit boring, but I am learning stuff here. I should have moved Edgel a little bit farther out. Our Hamian's not a lone wolf yet, I don't think. Gotta love Battleforged. I'm curious if any of these guys are going to step to Rodrigo up on this hill. They have their target and they're sticking with it. Okay, shield wall is helping them now. They've got a big shield wall going. I'll just shoot into the fray. Definitely want them to whiff with crossbow shots. Alright, ball plating, taking some hits. We're going to move forward this turn, I do believe. At least with the handgunners in our front line. But clearing out some of these types of dudes is pretty important. Take the 40% there. I could jump right in. I'm going to leave a little bit of space. Yeah, air cell still not missing. We're going to go right in there. Boom. And we're going to step right in there as well and pop adrenaline and see what we can do with that. Nice. We've got Arcus in the backfield. Lone Wolf not really paying off if we play like this. Sure, let's get in. Freaking out the leader is great. And this is what we've built Tiberius to do. Let's see if he can actually do it. He literally just took a perk called Duelist. We'll move up that way. Handguns will not shine unless we can get them right on target. Okay, let's go for a round swing. And we hit the guy on top of the hill. I mean, that was a pretty devastating first hit, but we missed all the follow-ups. Ooh, he tried to like bust my armor up a little. Nice. They just want Arhamian. Shoot over the wall, but we whiff every single hit. Go for the kill to get the reset. Yeah, he's gonna switch to the fighting axe for sure. Reload. One hit, okay. I want to shut down the Master Archer. Which I can just about do, but I couldn't get past him there. Let's try and help out Tiberius here. Line shot, we whiff both. Excellent. I could adrenaline, and that'll put me up to 78. That should be enough to do a swing next turn. I'm gonna do it. I could try and get past him. Damn, couldn't do it. It didn't really cost me much. It would have just shut down an extra archer. Another line, or swing rather. My backline is exposed. I've got juicier targets than Arhamian now. I should probably be more conservative with Yaku. Especially just like leaving him sitting out behind like this. Parry, okay. And let's see what we can shoot. Got two of them. Very good. Nah, we're just gonna switch out to the banner. 9 lives procced on him. They're making me work for my money. We got his helmet and the fighting spear. At the very least, that's all very expensive gear. Good man, Reynolds. Okay. Step forward, Longbeard. Bring our Hamian down to that fight. Ow, that hurt. Okay. Got some brothers who are in rough shape, but they've only got 3 firing guys. I'm hoping to be able to go before them. Step in here, put some pain on him. Like, someone could kill Andreas. No good shot, so we'll just shoot in. That wasn't worth. It's okay. But I'm really hoping is that Rodrigo could get us a triple here. Oh, Yaku, that would have been your blessed moment. Wait. That would have been cool as hell if he got a triple. As we move down. And we are currently fatigued. Yeah, we're gonna go for that one. Just fatigue holding us back now. This guy's running, this guy's braking. They're paying us quite a bit for this fight, so hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully there's a lot of tools in the town as well we can go back and get for a decent price. I don't remember, but we're going to need to do a lot of repairing. And thankfully they won't be putting up any more of a fight. And who knows, we might even get some fame loot from this. Not out of the question. So close. Come on. We'll run him down. We didn't come this far to not finish him off. Lots of money. Probably enough tools just about to fix everything. We got the war bow, not that we need it, sadly. And the helmet. The kettle hat with mail. As well as another heater shield for our collection, which I will probably keep and not sell. Realizing their defeat, the few last standing brigands dropped their weapons and asked for mercy. You now wonder what they would do were the shoe on the other foot. Take their arms and chase them away. You think for a time, then nod. Mercy it is. Take their equipment and cut them loose. The prisoners are let go, leaving behind what armor and armors they had with them. Yep. And yeah, I just don't need the war bow. And I don't see any reason to keep it. I'm going to repair it because it's worth a fortune. Very small fortune, but a fortune nonetheless. I have this other dagger. I think we went through this at the end of the last episode. I think everyone just about has a dagger. Oh yeah, that was what I picked up. Okay, the only thing I picked up in the fight that you guys missed was a noble sword, which I gave to Jebediah. So I thought that was pretty cool for him. He has very low melee skill. Noble sword's great for that. Fighting spear is even better, honestly. But he doesn't currently have a weapon perk, so he has not mastered any weapon. So I thought the noble sword was a good fit for him. I'd like to have that on someone at least. It's a good weapon in just about anyone's hands. But, let's see. What else can we do? Kind of checking to see what our melee defense is here. Not really going up by much. It's mostly just alleviating some fatigue issues more than anything. We'll give that to Ulfric. And the kettle hat, 215 minus 2 vision. We can go on brothers that we know just aren't going to use. Tunican is level here. Are probably not going to use crossbows. Like a brother that we know is just a dedicated handgunner. We could go for the minus 2 vision. But you don't want to go over minus 1 for a crossbow, bro. And you don't want any minus vision on a bowmaster, bro. So let's see what our stats are going to be. Plus 4 in range skill. Happy to see that. I'll take a 4 in fatigue there. And I'll also take this 4 in range defense. Get him up to 10 and probably not pump any more than that. Lastly for him, Tunican here is Battle Forged. So let's go ahead and give him Brawny. Nice. His initiative shoots up, so does his fatigue. Very good. He's already got quick hands and rotation. Alright. So yeah, I'm thinking about keeping this, but I'm trying to think of like, we've got Moody here out on the flank. I've given him the flat top with mail because I just know that I'm not going to take the handgun off of him. The same can probably be said for Zigzaganov. Though he would make an excellent crossbow, bro. Because he does have, you know, slightly higher than average crossbow range skill. But someone like Arazel would be good with it, but I think the person who's claimed Arazel would like for him to remain a crossbow, bro. So I'm going to try and keep that cool. Who could use it, though, is Ack. I've had a handgun on him for a hot second. And perhaps we can just switch this out for someone else. We can give this to Tunican, no problem. Okay. Don't want to overthink this stuff. But min-maxing is part of the game. And we are just stacking loot. We can even see what that other smaller contract is. Maybe also for something around here. The contract to slay greenskins is not super lucrative. Not nearly as lucrative as that one. And we've gotten rid of their ambush trade route, so prices to purchase are much more forgiving. I'm going to buy 1 stack of tools. Prices to sell, however, let's check out our handy dandy bear hat. And it says the prices to sell are excellent. You could also use these shields, if you're curious. Sell all of this. Sell, sell, sell. Sell off all the throwing weapons. Signet ring. Up to 27k. Very nice. And a little bit more sitting in the bank waiting for it. I'm going to start holding on to these bludgeons. If they start crowding my inventory, I'll sell them. But if they don't, then we'll just be happy we have them if we come across the witch's hut. Alright. Let's see what the other contract has disappeared. So these were 6 grand before, now it's 4,900. We of course can afford to just purchase one if we would like. But I'm not going to do that. So we get 1,400 crowns no matter what. And then another 1,400 essentially for killing them. But we might not even be able to find... Oh, destroy Zazaruk. You know what that tells me? It's far. Now that I see that it has a name, it's probably either here or like way out here. Yeah, we're not doing that. They want me to go in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to peace out from Osdat. Although there's a good chance that these other locations might just give me contracts to go and do the almost identical thing here. 4 Unhold? Get over here, Unhold. Swiggity swooty and all that. Andreas is a bit hurt, so is Yaku. I can consider keeping him. I didn't even notice Arhamian had leveled. That is my bad. He needs reach advantage. Give that to him. 3 roll in melee. Not good roll in melee defense, sadly. A 3 roll in maximum fatigue is okay. And then I'm looking at perhaps his hit points over a 4 roll in range defense. I think I'll just take that. And that'll be 5 hit points for him. Reach advantage. Yeah. Okay. But we want to take these fights against Unholds because we need their bones. We need to make more and more bone platings. Come to me, Unholds. Handgun's not going to be so great against a small number of Unholds. Are they not coming? I was about to say, they should be coming. Might just be another case of the AI playing games with initiative. Take an aim shot there. Take another one here. It'll probably heal up all the damage we just did, or at least most of it. But our handgunners are almost certainly just going to switch to polearms. He might fire and then switch. Let's let him move forward first. As always, prioritize one Unhold, take him out if you can. But we have enough men, and it looks like they're trying to overload our top flank. I'm going to step up there. We're going to put as many shots as we can on this guy before we step in. And then we have our shots blocked. I mean, that's pretty good damage. I'll smack that guy in the face. Yeah, that's great. Nice. How are you hiding in the bush? What sorcery is this? We'll step forward even though we can't swing in the same turn, which is pretty much blasphemy in this game. I'm gonna step here. Ooh, good move. That's rough because all we needed was a hit there. And he's dead. I'm gonna step in here and hope to get this shot. There we go. That was worth it. So what we're expecting right now is for them to bully us. The toss, they don't have to have really any stats to do that. We'll pass. Okay, that felt kind of bad. Yeah, don't like fighting them on the high ground here. I'm hoping that they switch it up a little bit. We'll footwork away. This is a good position with Yaku. Can hit a lot of different people. I'm not thrilled about this like 3v1 we've got going on here. Very happy about the overwhelm we're applying though. Five stacks on this guy, but the toss, it just doesn't matter. Still managed to hit me. Excellent. 2 stacks there. Big hit from the axe. Yeah, these green boys, not that tough for us, thankfully. It's the Frosties we really have to worry about. Gonna make sure we go first there. Went for the decapitation, and luckily we got it. It's like a little bit of a cheat code. Just had to get him down a certain amount of HP, and that was going to be a good option. What are we getting? I see bones and hides. There's 2 bones. I don't know if we have any in our inventory right now. There we go. We get another decapitation. So we picked up deformed valuables and 2 pelts. Yeah, I don't think we had any other bones. No, sadly not. So you need 3 to make a plate. Did anyone level? I don't see. Okay. We've got lots of injuries, though. I should probably just start switching dudes out. I don't necessarily even need to look all that hard. Something like that. And I kind of want to bring in some of our less experienced brothers again. Something like that, perhaps. Okay. That was a nice little stop on the road. Still keeping my eyes out. Oh, I was about to say, for a merc company. They're hired by Kleinholz. But it looks like they might be turning in a contract. And if that's the case, then maybe... Or they just accepted it. It's kind of like either or. Trying to get up to 8 days, and we did. Prices to sell are horrible. About as bad as it gets. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to buy all of their ammo. See what this contract is. Southwest of Wolfenstein. Where are we now? Yeah, they just keep wanting me to go here. I bet they all want me to go to this one spot. It's not exactly what I want to do. Oh, they want me to fight Schrat. Ain't nothing wrong, it's a tree, see? Yeah, well, I know what it really is. One of the most dangerous enemies in the game. I'm going to accept this contract, because I would love to fight some Schrat. We haven't fought any yet. They have a sword master. If I kill these guys right after taking this contract, that feels a little bad. I want to fight them. Did they disappear? No. Okay. Let's see if they stay there. Let's hope this isn't a big group either. 4 Scrats is not a big group. But I just took out a bunch of guys who would be really good against them. We want 2-handed weapons. That's what kills Schrat. So yeah, everything I just took out. We want axes. Big swords. Hammers. And I'm not so sure about these dudes in the back, but their 2-handed weapons are what's going to be valuable. Bring him out. Yeah, probably take him out as well. Okay. I think we can just straight up overwhelm them and beat them down. It's only 4 of them. And it blitzed past the dang... Am I clicking? I don't know. I don't think I am. I think it's just like instantly skipping over the cool dialogue that I actually want to read. So Schrat, guys. The first, for those of you who've never seen these dudes before, we'll talk about them for a little bit. This is not the best terrain to face them on. I could have waited for them to come off of this terrain. Nope, I hate it when it does that. Just leave me alone. Schrat are incredibly deadly. Their whole deal is that... Please stop, please. That they have a shield. This little like arm in front of them is like a shield. And you have to break it before you can really get at The tender meats underneath. But yeah, I need to start getting a little tactically minded here. I need to think. Why are the Schrat scary? Because they can do a ton of damage. Like a unholy, ungodly amount of damage. And they regenerate that shield. The shield we're talking about. So you break down the shield and then you attack them directly. I don't think all this firing is really having any effect. Super heavily armed bros to the front. And as you hack them, they sprout off tiny little sproutling dudes. Who are... I don't like that. I don't want... Urhamian's already kind of damaged. I don't want him being the face of that fight. Alright, let's see him come in. So step 1, break the shield. Step 2, hit them as hard as you can, while also recognizing that if you hit them very hard, they'll shoot off little sproutlings. Their damage, the way they attack, pretty much ignores... I gotta get this guy close. We're gonna try and break his shield. This is where axes come in super handy. They can attack multiple dudes in a row. It's kind of their shtick. Yeah, this is not... This, like, hill position is really messing me up. I would like to rotate there. Smash it. Dang, we're not really getting past that there. Okay. Let's hack this down. It's exposed now. You see that? We just want to hit them hard. Round swing. Getting them scared is a good strategy too. That doesn't happen very easily. Immune to stun. That would be a huge get, but look how we spawn the little guy. And the little guys go down pretty nicely to archer fire. But sadly, we're not really capitalizing on the exposed heart here. The real scary part is about to come. It's when they start attacking back. That's gotta go. And that freaks them out. That's great. Good damage. That's what I'm scared of. Did you see how much damage that did? It's so dumb. Yeah, they could just very easily kill all my brothers like this. That's what I'm... Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to retake this fight. Let's just go ahead and do it now. They really focused him. And yeah, that'll just keep happening. I prefer to fight them in the woods. Fighting them on this like wonky terrain is a bad idea. I mean, this is more neutral, which I can get behind. Step there. Start trying to get a better vision of where we want this battle to end up. Something like that. But that was a hell of a lot of damage. Axes in the front. Guys, if I sound a little tired, I am. Had a hell of a day. Had to have like an emergency dental procedure. I was eating some food earlier, eating lunch, and an old like crown that I had basically like came off. And it was not super painful. It's not like a really painful thing, but it was very annoying. And thankfully they were able to put it right back on. So I ended up, because it was an emergency, my neighbors were able to babysit my kids for a little bit. And when I got back, my daughter had been bitten in the face by a dog that they were watching. So, normally a very sweet old dog, but for whatever reason, it did not like my daughter and it bit her in the face. So, that turned into a whole thing as well. So, I went from emergency dental visit to, you know, me being very concerned about my daughter. And it just made the day sort of stressful. And I hit the wrong flipping button and almost killed my brothers. Oh my god. Well, that was a mistake. That was supposed to break the shield, but I hit the wrong button. That's totally my bad. Oh man. That's how you know I'm tired. And this is not a good reload. I'll shoot. I thought you could break the shields without using shield break, but it looks like maybe I can't. Because they're not breaking. I kind of just want to ignore this guy. Yeah, I really screwed myself by doing that instead of the correct attack. If I can surround them, then they can't produce sapperlings, or whatever they're called. But man, that was horrible. Almost one-shot Andreas. Let's see if I pay for it. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay, let's try and break down the shield. We broke it. And this is where we do huge damage. We can go for the shield here with Edgel as well. And with that exposed, we're freaking him out with Fearsome. Very nice. And we managed to take down the sapperling that spawned as well. Who's incredibly hurt? Is it just Andreas? We back up with him. And we should back up with Moody as well. I'll just hit him. Because we can win this. I'm going to step in there, and we're going to use this so we can get a round swing off, and potentially... Alright, let's go for a standard hit here. Beautiful. And potentially get both of these saplings before they get a chance to do anything else. Alright, wish me luck. Beautiful. We missed him, but we might be able to get him right now. Perfect. Let's back out again. Alright, that hurt, but we're okay. The real thing is we need to get Logan in. Break the shield this turn there. Hit him as hard as we can. And our other weapon here is a hammer. I was trying to destroy armor. I was curious what that would do, but of course he doesn't really have any armor. That sucks. Ack needs to get out of there now. Okay. Rotate. Rotate. I'm just trying to get him closer to where he actually needs to be. To this fight here. I'm gonna adrenaline one more time. I don't want this thing to hit me. We really need to get Ack out of there. Trying to be very careful now. Silly mistakes when we've come this far are not acceptable. Alright. Crush. Step in. We can do a ton this turn. If we don't miss every attack. Split that. Alright, and he's not able to spawn. Let's try and kill him. I'll bring you here. I want people in this fight that can take off his, yeah, we'll pull you back. That can take off his shield. Arhamian's not really one of them. I want Arcus in here and I want Logan. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I had a chance to take him out. God dang it. That's the type of silly mistakes I'm talking about. I need to get you there. I mean, we can get you close to the fight. Okay, good, he missed. You guys stay. Let's break that shield. Now he's exposed. Excellent. Might as well back up there. I don't think we need it. And Wolf is the one to pay the price this time. We can afford to go on the low ground there. I will say, fighting them in the open field does give us at least the option to withdraw whenever we get too hurt, whereas if we were fighting them in the forest, we might not have that ability. We might be stuck in a bad spot. I'm going to hit him hard, knowing full well that we might just spawn one of these guys. But now that his position is sort of full, he can't spawn anymore. Get that kill, maybe we can get that one as well. And it looks like we've successfully done it on our second attempt. But, man, that first attempt was going to be rough. Being on the low ground against them and giving them the ability to like just successfully land. 2 Hearts of the Forest and 2 Ancient Woods. Yeah, I mean, those are good. So you can make a lot of things out of Schrat. The Scrats are felled, each draped against the rest of the forest foliage, like brawlers resting between rounds. You walk up and eat the roots of one and get a good look at it, but now it appears no different than any other tree round. You order the company to take what trophies they can to show Oswald the treasurer. Does this place have a taxidermist? Of course it does not. It looks like there's another group of something around here. I haven't fought direwolves in a long time, and I would love to get some direwolf pelts. I would have loved those for quite some time. Oswald the Treasurer is running a carver down the arm of a wooden chair when you find him. He looks up at your arrival and you present the remains of a Schrat. The man gets up and takes a piece, coming to sit in his chair to get a good look at it, but his chair blows apart beneath his arse and claps the boards against the ground with a tremendous clatter, as if his original design all along were to export a great cacophony. Oswald the Treasurer throws his tools in a fit. By the gods, Alwell, I'd best not make myself a savage and threaten him. Suppose doing that got me to this state in the first place. You nod, stating it's unwise to anger the old gods. You also suggested unwise to let a sellsword go unpaid for his work. The mayor jumps to his feet and runs to get a satchel of coin. Of course, mercenary, you need not lecture me on such matters. They no longer have disappearing villagers, and that's a contract I'm not all that interested in. I could be convinced. Let's see, where do I want to go more? Probably to Thalberg. I think what I'll do is head to Thalberg, see if there's a place I can sell or spend my money. Let's take this like indirect route up, and then we can take this route down to Finsterweiler. I think that's kind of a nice little plan to include some exploration. And a Hedge Knight. Ugh. While relaxing after the day's walk, Tiberius the Red Wake comes up to you with a pair of dice and a cup in hand. He asks if you wish to have a little game. The rules are quite simple. You roll the dice from a cup. Whoever has the highest numbers wins. It's pure chance. Sure. We'll play once or twice. Yeah, I've had enough. I don't know if there's some achievement or something for doing that a whole bunch. But a Hedge Knight is an opportunity. An opportunity to get some good armor. I can't have zeros. I hate zeros. Okay, and Jake here is also leveled. Happy to take a 1 in melee skill, happy to take a 1 in melee defense, and also happy to take probably just a 1 in fatigue. Yeah. So if we're going to be facing a Hedge Knight, we want daggers, so that way we have the ability to carve them up should we need to. We have certain brothers who are sort of hurt, but not really all that bad. We can put Mile in. We can put Ulfric in. Screamer can go in. How hurt are we in the back? Pretty damn hurt. Okay, let's get some archers. Pop Arazel out. And let's bring in Jebediah here. We'll tuck him into the formation a little bit better than that. Get some shields next to each other in case we want a shield wall. That's just prudence. Okay. Well, let's try it. It's our first Hedge Knight as well, I do believe. The numbers shouldn't be that great. If we can whittle them down, 16, I mean, that's not pitiful. But look at this, one entrance. Jesus. Let's wait. Let's see if they come out. Do I have all of my warbows? I do. Yeah. And there's not room enough for them to do much of anything. Jeb is probably going to back up. I should have checked my back line a little bit better to see who I could take out. Moody should have been taken out. That's not really acceptable. These guys are all going to get pin cushioned. Excellent. About to say, don't miss a bunch of 64s. I'm going to step out here with Rodrigo. Excellent. Oh, and there he is. Look at him. That's an expensive piece of armor. His bardage is cool, but we're kind of past that. And the helmet's okay, but I think we're also sort of past that as well. We might still use it. I'm trying to remember how good that one is. If it's a 2... I don't know. I don't recall off the top of my head what that one is. It's not one I get very often. But that armor, the armor is the prize. That's a coat of plates. It's 300. It usually runs me around, if I'm trying to get a good price, if I'm holding out for a good price, it's about 9 grand. But often you'll pay 10 for it. But just needless to say, that's a piece that's worth whipping out daggers and trying that whole spiel out. And we can do it. We've got tons of daggers. And these guys in the front, they've got some scary weaponry, but they're not all that tough. Especially if they want to keep playing footsies like this. Very good. And they like to hold back, so at some point we're going to have to get aggressive on them. I'm going to wait here. They need to come to me. That's a good position they've taken up. It's very annoying. I'm going to wait. See what they do. Yes, come to me. Good throws. About to say, I'll probably only need one of them to land. Get out our Shamshir. And they've got some runners now. Interesting. And they've given me a beautiful line shot. I didn't expect runners this early. So we'll step up with the handgun. I'll step in here against that shield wall. Good hits. Dang it, I think I messed it up. It's alright, I'll just take that shot. And we'll go ahead and pull out our pike. I don't think these guys will be around much longer anyway. Yeah. Okay. I want to bring as many of our melee guys here as possible. I don't want to really get hung up on anything. And then daggers are coming out. Yeah, and I don't want to have to be worried about like random crossbowmen sniping me on accident. So the scary part is always the setup turn. Where you pull out your daggers and then you can't really do anything. Meanwhile, this guy's hitting you with a Bardich. Okay. We're charging up the center here. Don't like that. Let's see what he does. Okay, that hurt. I'm just gonna go for a regular hit. Can I can't. Okay. Don't have enough action points. Of course. Dagger out. Nice. Just start landing these punctures. And the double freak out, very good. You know, we get them with the punctures. That'll help too. We'll wait here. He might come to me. And we're not going to be able to switch. We don't have enough action points once again. But we are sort of freaking him out. Good shot. Yeah, I was about to say, please get this kill. I'm going to keep my gun in hand. to shoot over the wall. Gotta go through these guys. So right now I've got essentially 4 daggers on him, but I could get the full surround. Step in there. We can use adrenaline. For that exact reason. Make sure that we don't have any problems with Jeb. I told you guys, I used to have a good friend and co-worker named Jedediah. Looked nothing like him. He was a black dude with dreads. So, there you go. Still can't help it, though. Go for the aim shot. And we missed, what is that, 82%? Okay. Alright, let's... Oh, man, I can't. Ah! I'm just a little short on action points. This should kill both of them. And it does, which freaks him out. Yes! Okay. It's all coming up Millhouse. Let's stab him a little bit. This guy's sort of in my way. Next dagger comes out. Now, we're not perfect. We do have one open spot here. Got to get this dude out of the way. So he could still try and run, and he could pop him with his flail, which is making me want to move away with him. Yeah, these daggers aren't going to do much damage to the armor, so we're not really worried about that. Run them down. This is such a great opportunity to get an extremely expensive piece of armor. Normally I'm able to get one of these much faster by this exact method, or just by straight up buying them. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Now it's slow but steady. We Julius Caesar him. And if I don't get the armor, I'll be perturbed. That's the nicest word I can always think of to say for how I'll actually feel. All you guys get past. And down he goes. Do we get it? We do! Hell yeah! Coat of plates is 320. I thought it was 300. But I think it's the coat of scales, the big one with the shoulder pads, that are 300. These are 320. And this is a 280. So, man, and we got the Bardage. 2 silver bowls. This was quite the lucrative endeavor. Happy to have done it. And that was just like a random fight along the trail. Who do we give this gear to, though? Because we've got someone like Wybor here, who's wearing some incredibly heavy stuff. This is heavy. It's 42. But it's so much stronger. We've got to give this to someone who could actually, you know, stand to wear it. Whose fatigue can handle it. Perhaps someone like Arhamian here. Keep the good stuff on the bestest bros. This armor is not the best, but it's great. I mean, it's 270. We've got other bros wearing less heavy stuff. But I prioritize giving my heaviest armor to my two-handed bros. That way they can sort of benefit from that instead of the defensive stats offered by a shield. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is just a straight up upgrade for him. And a bone plating or something to that effect would be great. We could also just straight up give it the hyena fur mantle. But this is such a quality piece of armor, I would want to stick a bone plating on it. We could repair the Bardage. Which, you know, is just sort of like a worse Great Axe. They're not 100% comparable because you can use the the split attack from a greatsword. They're somewhere in between, 75 to 95 damage. But I do value the extra 10 DPS from this. I mean, they're almost interchangeable. It just depends on how you think you're going to be using them, because we could do something like this. But the Great Axe, we're gonna lean into that for now. Scale armor should go to somebody though. That is a great piece. So much heavier. Because some of these aren't great. I mean, this is 220 on Ulfric. I'm looking for some of our more like OG bros to see what kind of armor they're wearing. Yeah, let's just hook up Ulfric here. These armors, dang. I think they are slightly better than these, but we've already put attachments on those. We'll hold on to them. Alright, yeah, I mean, this kind of gives us some tough decisions I wasn't really expecting. There's going to be instances where we get armor that's just clearly better than other armors. But we're in kind of weird gray area right now where it would require us to spend a lot more money and resources on improving to get like a 5%, increase, right? Instead of, waiting, holding off, just being okay with what we have. And then getting something that's clearly superior. Unfortunately, they're mustering troops, so their equipment is in short supply. Well, I do need that. Let's see what the prices to sell are like. Bearhat says they are excellent, so we're gonna sell all the junk. I haven't made up my mind 100% on the Bardage yet. So I'm hover handing. And the deformed valuables from the Unhold are worth a good bit as well. Up to 30k now, with nothing to spend it on. Literally every settlement we've gone to with a working economy, they just don't have the weapons or armor that we need. I'm gonna sell it. It hurts my heart. I'm gonna keep these. We may end up putting something on them. I'm going to sell that. We may end up putting something on them. Look at my archers real quick. It's so crazy to me that I still have a worn mail shirt with a chainmail attachment on one of my brothers. That's just so insane. At this late stage in the game. I haven't ironed that out completely yet. I mean, we're near the end of today's episode. I was hoping to find some purpose here, but we have not found any. So instead, we're going to make our own purpose by exploring. The only things up here, we've got 2 taxidermists. The Cursed Start that we had, and Weidel. Ruins of Stalwart Keep. I'm not against taking that fight. It probably wouldn't be today. I might just take it off camera. Because I have a feeling it's, it's pretty close to a town. It's probably just some undead or something. What I'm looking for here are, legendary locations. And fights that I can actually tell what's going on. But guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. 20 web necks. I might take that fight too. Did we not level from that fight, or did I just miss it? We did not. Alright, y'all. Brett here. Goodtalk Gaming. Y'all know the deal. Thanks for sticking with me. This Let's Play has been... It's had its ups and downs, but we're getting there, y'all. We're really making solid progress. Our gear is getting great. Our brothers are all at a pretty uniform level and gear. But there will be a point where everyone in the back is going to be wearing some good version of reinforced mail hauberk or something unique. Everyone in the front is going to be wearing something as good as a coat of plates or better. We're going to have helmets probably better than the closed flat top with mail. And we're going to need those types of advantages whenever we go to fight some of the really difficult fights that are in this game. And I'm already looking forward to it. But guys, that's it. Thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.